Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rockdale YouTube, where we have the Marshall County Showdown tonight, doubleheader against the Langford Lions. The girls varsity set to start their game here, and people are filling in after the JV girls game ended in the Amacher. Boys came away with the win, and I believe the girls JV lost theirs to the Lions, and so we'll see what happens on the varsity side of things. Before we get rolling, I want to thank all of our yearly live stream sponsors: North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bolt Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Banky Sand and Gravel, Grade 8 Transportation, Heinbuck Potatoes, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, C&W Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, Valley Dairy Supply, Tank Seed, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. If you see those folks out and about, be sure to give them a big thank you. Welcome to our Bolt Marketing pregame show here on Rockdale YouTube. Appreciate Pastor Jesse Carson being on the call tonight. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me. I've never done this before. Don't know what I'm doing, but thanks for having me. And I do know a little bit about basketball, so hopefully I can be of some help to everyone watching and listening tonight.
That is great because I don't have a lot of knowledge. To be honest, I rely on TJ and Eric a lot on the announcing side of things on the actual game itself. Fairly easy to call the ball going up and down the court and when they shoot a three and whatnot. And
well, and that's the important part.
The X's and O's, we'll rely on you a little bit for that.
Okay, all right.
But getting into things here, let's take a look at the records for both of these teams. On the girls' side, Britton Hecla Braves coming in at 4-10 on the season. They're on a two-game losing streak against Aberdeen, Roncalli, and Sisseton. So they're looking to get back in the green here and get a win tonight against the Langford Lions. The Lions coming in at 8-7, pretty salty team on the year, just over 500. They are also on a losing streak. They've lost the last three against a couple of tough teams in Warner and Northwestern, and then Wabash Summit. And now they meet the Braves. Comparatively, they've played a few of the same teams here. Both teams beat Leola Frederick by about the same margin, 5-7, and then they both beat Wilmot pretty handily. Langford beating them by 28, Britton by 31. Langford's played a few teams that we haven't yet, and then we both lost to Northwestern and Wabash Summit. And so on paper, even though Langford has a better record, we've played similar scoring against similar teams, I guess you would say. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Lady Braves relying on their defense. They just got to get the ball to go in the bucket. I had a chance beforehand to visit with senior Carly Zelke. Let's listen in to what she had to say. All right, apologies for that. A little technical difficulty there in the sound department. I probably just didn't turn on my microphone for the interview with Carly, so pretty much wasted her time. But thank you to Carly for providing her time before the game tonight. She's had a great year, and she's excited for Parents' Night. A little bittersweet, she said, coming in here as a senior on Parents' Night. And She's looking to put the ball in the basket while relying on that Britton Hecla defense. Pretty neat little section in the programs here tonight, of course, Parents' Night, so they list all the parents. But tonight is the inaugural night of the Britton Hecla 1,000 Point Club, and they listed all of the honorees that have reached 1,000 points in their high school career here at Britton Hecla. Starting things off with Jim Schleckelway, 2,033 points in 1964. Wayne Schleckelway, 1,500 points, 1966. Dan Yelkin, see him walking around and driving bus yet for the teams. He had 1,100 points back in 1973. Rebecca Richter, maiden name Havlik, 1,080 points from Hecla, 1993. Josh Thorpe, Hecla, 1996. He had 1,928 points. Here's a gal I see often reffing and helping with the youth, Emily Richter Taylor, 1,042 points back in 2001. Gal that Coach Nelson likes to talk about often, Michelle Bruns. Her married name is Kirk. 1,753 was her point total back in 2001 from Hecla. Tanner Connect, 1,294 points from Hecla in 2002. Casey Erickson, 1,413 points back in 2007. I can't say enough about his coaching and leadership with his fifth graders this year. They played excellent. Emily Goddard Rabick, 1,605 points, 2008. Dallas Goddard, 1,107 points back in 2013. And most recent to reach that milestone was back in 2019, Kyler Meyer, 1,102 points. So quite the feat to put up 1,000 in a high school career. I imagine a lot of three-pointers come along with that. Was really hoping we could get that interview to work, but we'll have to check on that later. If you're around this weekend and need something to do, come on out and support the youth. Basketball jamboree tomorrow here at the arena. Grades 3 through 6 boys have a jamboree. There are going to be 18 teams in town, so Britton will be hopping. That starts at 8:30 and probably ends around 4 o'clock in the day. So a long day of basketball here. And as I mentioned that, I'm thinking to myself, I better give Mr. Ryan Knack and the custodian crew here at the school a big shout out and a big thank you. 3 days of events here and big events to get cleaned up after gymnastics, Region 1A NEC meet last night, and now a doubleheader with a packed house against Langford tonight. And then to turn around and get ready for a big youth jamboree tomorrow. It takes a lot of effort from the custodian crew here, and they do a very nice job. Cleaned up as I walked in here today, and I'm sure it'll be the same again tomorrow. So thank you to Mr. Knack and his staff and the rest of the staff here at Britton Hecla Schools. Girls warming up out on the court and set to get ready to go. I think that's going to do it for our Bolt Marketing pregame show. If you stick around after the girls' game, I'll get into our PR segment and we'll give a little popcorn rating. Got a fun story along with that tonight. But Pastor Jesse and I are going to take a quick break, and we got about 5 minutes until we have national anthem and starting lineups with Mr. Knable. So we'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. Hello and welcome back to the arena on Rocktail YouTube. We are set for National Anthem and starting lineups with Mr. Knable. Stands are still filling in here. Pretty full crowd on hand here in the arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, place your right hand over your heart, and face the flag as we honor America. Any and all military personnel in or out of uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's national anthem will be sung by Britton Hecla Jr., Emily Effling. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are pleased to welcome you to Britton Hecla High School for tonight's doubleheader matchup between the Lions of Langford area and your Britton Hecla Braves. This contest is being conducted under the guidance and regulation of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the enjoyment and educational benefit of high school students. Good sportsmanship is essential for the success of these programs. Remember, you do not have to be an athlete to be a great supporter of athletics. We are also excited to see everyone cheering on the teams tonight at the game. To help ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for all spectators, we ask that all students and children remain seated during play and limit trips, during timeouts, and in between quarters. Your cooperation is very much appreciated. And now let's meet the participants in tonight's contest. First, the cheerleaders for the Braves. Macy Key, Ariana Gonzalez, Ava Anderson, Ebony Jackson, Maddie Beal, and Corinne Bussey. Braves cheerleaders are coached by Christina Bussey and Harvey Jones. And now the starting lineup for the Lions. At center, 5'8" and a senior #1, Clarissa Guy. At a guard, 5'6" and a senior #4, Peyton Marlowe. At a forward, 5'9" and a junior #12, Lizzie Gustafson. At a forward, 5'8" and a senior #14, Mariah Tossi. And at guard, 5'6" and a junior #23, Alexandria Darling. Assistant coach of Langford area is Mike Fry. Head coach of the Lions is Michael Alberts. And now the starting lineup for your Britton Hecla Braves. At a guard, 5'6" and a junior #0,
All right, we are set and ready to go for basketball action here in the arena. Two seniors getting the start tonight on Parents' Night, Carly Zelke and Natalie Treby. They're out there with Shalon Pruitt, Maddie Maiko, and Danica Zelke.
Tanner Johndall going to throw the tip here today. He was my neighbor across the street growing up.
Small world. Lions control the tip, and they're off and running. They'll hand it off up top. Darling thought about a deep three, pulls it down. She'll get it right wing. Now they'll go left side.
Britton coming out in a little 2-3 zone here.
There's a three-pointer from Marlowe.
I bet just about anything that Coach Alberts is going to have Langford in a 2-3 zone here as well.
Here comes a shot from the senior. Natalie Treby gets it to go. 3-2, Britton Hecla trails by 1. A deep three from Darling, off the rim, no good. Chase down rebound. Shalon saves that one, ends up in the hands of Maiko. That shot no good there, rebound by the Lions. So a couple possessions back and forth, 6:50 left to go in your first. And a foul down low. That's going to go against Natalie. First team foul of the quarter.
You noted the difference in records earlier. I think that might be a little bit misleading. I think Britton's probably played a little tougher record. NEC, pretty good this year. A lot of good teams in there.
Three from the corner, no good. Rebound, Maiko. And a foul against the Lions.
I think Langford's been down for a little while in girls, and they've kind of lessened their schedule up. A few less A teams, few less of the power teams in Class B. So I think those records are a little misleading. I think this should be a good game.
Zelke picks up her dribble. She'll get it over to Shalon. Inside to Maddie. She'll stop there. Puts up a shot, and it goes. Braves take the lead, 4-3. Marlowe brings it down court. Needs some help now. Gets it cross court. Loose ball. Shalon Pruitt grabs that one. Maddie Maiko will bring it down. Loses a handle on it. She'll regain control. Now needs some help in the corner. She'll get a foul. That one will go against number 12, Lizzie Gustafson. Her first team foul for the Lions. Bryn Jones in. Natalie will sit down. Danica up top, thought about the three, now gives it to Maiko.
And Langford is man-to-man here. I thought they'd probably come out zone, but they are in man here. Britton's got to attack the basket here, move the ball well, and a lot of mismatches out there right now.
Inside here to Carly, ball on the ground. She grabs it, gets it out to Danica. She'll fire a shot, a little long there. Rebound, Darling. Deep three from Darling goes. She is a great shooter.
You can't lose her. She can really light it up from the outside if she gets it going.
5:12 left to go in your first. Maiko gets it to Pruitt. Shot inside the arc. Good. Tied up at 6. Just over 5 minutes left in your first.
Shalon loves that spot. Right free throw line to the elbows. She's really good at really salty from those spots on the floor.
Ball knocked away on a baseline pass. Maddie Maiko will dribble it down. Corinne in the corner. She'll get it to Carly. Back out to the corner. Three on the way. In and out. Fight for the board. Brought in by Marlowe. And she'll push. Takes it all the way to the bucket. Puts it up. Shot no good. Rebound Pruitt. Oh. Took an extra step there. Gets away with one. Three on the way, off the back of the rim. Rebound Pruitt. She'll get fouled. That one will go against Marlowe.
Britton Hecla taking quite a few shots from the outside to start the game here. I'm guessing Coach Nelson's going to be talking about attacking the basket here if that continues on.
Yeah, he does not like the three-point shot. Board brought in by the Lions. Still tied up at 6 here. 4 minutes left to go. Shot no good. Rebound Shalon. Gonna have a feeling we're gonna say that a lot this game.
She can really rebound.
Danica on a drive into the paint, puts up a shot off the front of the rim. So a couple of possessions here back and forth of misses. Gustafson back out to Darling. Thought about the three. Tries to get it back to Gustafson. Picked off by Danica. She'll push all the way down to the bucket. Puts it up. Doesn't go. And we're going to have a foul here, I believe, against Peyton Erickson. Have a little full court pressure from your Braves. That shot no good. Ball on the ground. Jump ball call. Carly's going to check in. And Shalon will come out. Out there for your Braves, Danica, Carly, Peyton, Corinne, and Tiana.
Looking like Langford's going to apply a little man-to-man full court here.
Corinne gets the inbound pass, gets it across half court. Under 3 minutes to go now. Danica up top gets it over to Carly. Inside look there. Loose ball. Tiana chases it down, steps out of bounds. So no score from either team in the last couple minutes. Here comes the 2-2 press from Coach Nelson's squad. Almost picked off there. Lions get it across. Ball on the floor, out of bounds. Britton Hecla ball.
That's the thing about a zone press like that. It's hard to dribble through it. You almost have to pass through it. You saw Marlowe take off with the ball there, trying to dribble through it. That's hard to do on a zone pressure like that.
Tied up at 6, 2:30 left. Shalon inside, kicks it out to Corinne. She'll fire a three. Good! Corinne Jones lets it rain. 9-6 our score. Marlowe brings it down quickly. Inside the Guy, she'll get it back to Marlowe. She'll fire a three. Off the back of the rim, rebound Guy. She'll get it back out. And the travel. That was Josie Jensen down low.
Langford area in a 2-3 zone that last possession, and Britton got another open shot from the perimeter and sank it. They continue to get some open looks. Hopefully put a few more of them in.
Danica fires a three off the back of the rim. TJ Hagan and I like to joke that's our one a game at least, where it hits the strap. Seems to happen every game. Pass got loose. Maddie Michael comes up with the loose ball. She'll take it down, stops there, fires a shot off the back of the rim. No good. Chase down rebound. Gustafson in the corner.
You ever seen one hit the strap and go in?
Yeah, just Tuesday I think that happened.
Okay.
And it was the visiting team. I'm drawing a blank on who we even played.
Did the ref see it?
Yep.
Sometimes that's hard to see as a referee.
It hit the rim, bounced up, hit the strap, and went in, and they called it off.
Okay.
Inbound pass to the right corner, good from inside the arc. That was number 15, Bryn Sampson. Danica fires a three. That one no good. It's nice to see him keep shooting, even though they may not be going in, not losing any confidence there. Here comes the three from Marlowe. That one good. Lions retake the lead. 11-9 with a minute to go in the first.
Last few possessions, Britton Hecla has shot very early in the shot clock. Be interesting to see if that continues to happen or if they try to work the ball here a little bit more.
Deep three there.
Sometimes that offense, you wait 10, 15 seconds, reverse the ball, a wide open shot pops open. So it'll be interesting to see as the game continues.
Loose ball here after that Zelke shot. Darling launches a three. No good. Rebound Carly. 17 seconds left. Ball picked off. That shot no good. Rebound Lions. Put back no good either. Shalon gets in there and grabs the loose ball of a jump ball. 7.8 on the clock. It'll remain with Langford. Tiana Tank checks in. Shalon will sit down. Inbound pass to the corner, knocked away. And we'll have a foul there.
Got called for a foul there, but that was a great job by Danica finding the shooter, being aware of where she's at.
That'll be Corinne Jones' second foul. Three goes. That's how the first quarter will end. Langford Lions 14, Britton Hecla Braves 9. We'll grab a quick break and we'll be back on Rocktail YouTube. All right, back in the arena here on Rocktail YouTube. Start of the second quarter about to get underway. Britton Hecla trails 14-9 against the Langford Lions.
Coach Albert's from Langford. I got to play on some teams with him in high school. Main difference between me and him was he was on the court and I was on the bench.
I always liked visiting with Michael. I think he's student taught here for a year.
Oh, that could be.
Carly to inbound here. Gets it into Michael. She'll get it up top to Danica. Fires a shot inside the arc. Doesn't go. Fight for the board. Jump ball in the corner. That'll be Lions basketball. Coach Nelson will call the girls back. No press here. Lions try to get it down low, knocked away. Up over the top to the right wing. Here's a drive from Darling. Picks up a foul. That's Corinne's third. She's going to be sitting a while. Peyton Erickson will check in. Shot from Gustafson, no good. Ball batted around, grabbed by Shalon. She'll get it out to Carly. And your Braves are off and running. Maiko picks up her dribble, gets it over to Danica. Back up top to Maiko. They'll swing it around left side, inside look to Carly. She'll turn, goes up with a shot, doesn't go. Peyton saves that one, gets it out to Danica. Maiko for 3. Off the back of the rim. Ball batted around. On the floor now. Lions end up somehow getting it to a teammate.
Good offense there, rotating the ball around. Got a good look from Carly down low, but just couldn't get it to go.
Guy on a shot there, doesn't go. Shalon with another rebound. Danica will bring it down for your Braves. Carly, right corner, gets it inside to Shalon, knocked away. I think this one's going to go against Pruitt.
Two times in a row now trying to go inside for the Braves.
That foul against Carly, her first. Lions throw that one away. Trying to go down low to Tossi. Ends up going out of bounds.
Coach Nelson will sneak that zone press on, and it's flustered the Lions a couple times already tonight.
Inside to Shalon. Ball knocked away. Lions with another opportunity to try to get a little more cushion. Tossi comes cross court to Darling. She'll drive inside and now come back out. Inside to Guy, puts it up and in. 16-9 now the score. 5:38 left to go in your half. Maiko fires a shot. No good. Ball on the floor. Tossi comes out of there with it.
As Langford plays off like that, those perimeter shots are going to be real appealing for the Braves to take the rest of the night. But sometimes you do want to work the offense a little more and see if you can get one a little closer to the hoop.
Gustafson out, Jensen in for the Lions. Marlowe with a deep 3, no good. Rebound Carly, nice tough board there. Maiko gets it across half court. She'll dribble to the top of the key. Gets it over to Danica, left wing. Now down to the corner to Peyton. Back up top, they'll swing it around to Maiko. Maddie hands it off to Carly. Danica will fire a 3 off the top of the rim. Boarded by Marlowe. Rebound Peyton Erickson, and Guy will pick up a foul there.
That was a deep shot. That was from about 25 feet out.
And 30, is that a full or a 30-second?
He called a full.
We'll grab a break. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching along. All right, back in action here after that Coach Nelson timeout. No follow-up on the board, so I guess we decided it was just a timeout call there. Inside pass to Shalon, kicks it out to Michael, fires a shot, rolls over the top of the rim, no good. Rebound Lions. Britton Hecla going to need some of their shots to start falling if they want to climb back in this one.
Yep, pretty good action on that last one.
3 on the way, no good. Rebound Michael.
A lot of Britton Hecla's shots are coming in sequence of the offense, so you'll take them.
Ball stolen there. Gustafson puts one up, no good. Ball brought in by Darling now on the floor. Gustafson grabs the loose ball. She'll put up a shot, goes. 18-9 now the score. Loose ball. Danica grabs it, gets it over to Peyton. Inside now to Shalon. She'll fire a shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Britton Hecla ball.
Well, one of these is going to fall pretty soon.
3:22 left in the first half. Carly to inbound, gets it to Peyton. She'll fire a shot. Good. Foot was on the line or inside. That's a 2-pointer. 18-11 now, just over 3 minutes left. Cross-court pass to Marlowe. She'll fire one. No good there. Board brought in by Peyton Erickson. Inside to Carly. She'll put on a little move. Takes it up. Oh, in and out.
That's a really good look there.
The Lions will slow it down here a little bit. Inside look to Gustafson. She'll kick it out. Darling thought about a deep 3 there. Pulls it down. Inside to Guy. Back out to Darling. Off the back of the rim. Nice ball movement from the Lions. Shot doesn't go. Danica brings it down. Hands it off to Shalon on the run. Shot no good. Ball on the floor. Must not be able to come from out of bounds and grab that or be the first to touch it.
That's right, yep. You have to establish 2 feet before you grab the ball.
All right, full timeout. That gives us a chance to get into our Venture High-Speed Huddle, brought to you by Venture Communications, your high-speed internet provider. Right now, you can try a higher internet speed for free for 3 months by giving their office a call. Braves trail here, 18-11, with just over 2 minutes left in the half. Coach Nelson kind of preaching down there, let's get the ball to the bucket.
I like how Coach Nelson does it. Some of his timeouts are for not just his players, but the whole gym. And his voice really pierces the air.
Yes, it does. So defensively, Braves not playing bad, and they're hustling back. Quite a few takeaways. Just need to get that ball to go through the bucket on their open looks. That is your Venture High-Speed Huddle, brought to you by Venture Communications. Out on the court for your Braves. They're going to start in this 2-2 press, and we saw this a little last game where Coach Nelson will insert Lily Munt to provide some pressure. Lily, just a freshman, and she's out there with Danica, Peyton Erickson, Shalon, and Tiana. Lions get it across. Inside look to Gustafson at the elbow. They'll kick it back out. Left corner 3 on the way. Good. That shot from Marlowe gives her 9. She's the leading scorer for Langford. Danica over to Lily. Munt up to Pruitt. Around inside to Peyton. She'll fake a shot, pulls it back down, now needs some help. Gets it to Danica. Danica has to corral that loose ball. Inside dribble, nice little move. Shot no good. Rebound Pruitt. She'll put it up, and it goes. Nice tough rebound and put back, and she'll get a chance at an extra point.
Braves needed that one. Sean's been fighting hard down there. It's good to see her get rewarded here.
Yeah. Coach Nelson will huddle up with the other four while Shalon shoots the free throw. And it goes. (21-14) now the score. 1:18 left in the first half. Darling on a drive. Shot goes up and in. She's got 8 on the night. Danica brings it down, gets it over to Maddie. Inside to Carly. Dribbling across, has it taken away. Lions will dribble out of pressure and take it across half court. There's a drive into the paint. She'll hand it off to her teammate, goes baseline. Oh, kicks it back out. Ball almost knocked away. And a travel.
Slid the foot a little there.
Lily out and Peyton in. 41.4 on the clock. Stay tuned here at halftime. We have Little Braves cheer that'll bring you live before we grab a break. Inside look to Shalon, kicks it out to Peyton. Inside to Carly. Carly goes up with it. Shot doesn't go. 25 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Over to the left side. They'll swing it back up top. Now inside. Gustafson over to Darling. Puts up a last-second shot that goes at the buzzer. It's pretty incredible to get that kind of up and under the defender and gets it to go. And that's how your first half ends, 26-14. Maybe our Little Braves cheer is boys halftime. I thought it was now. We'll wait just a minute and see. Mr. Knable is ready to announce Little Braves cheer, and he's wondering where they are. See some movement from some upperclassmen that maybe were helping out, so let's see if we get rolling here. Okay, here we go. The suspense was getting to me.
For your halftime entertainment, we have Little Braves cheerleader anthem.
There's a wide view that we can try and catch that all. I should have tried to get another camera set up top in the middle, I guess. I think that's the most cheerleaders I've ever seen on a court.
That's a lot. There's not much more room out there. Let's give another hand.
All right, pretty amazing to for our cheerleading squad to help the youth put that together in just one short practice yesterday and one short one today. Pretty cool. We're going to grab a break here, and when we return, we'll have second half action on Rockdale YouTube. Well, we'll stay live here. Got our 1,000-point club.
Reaching this milestone is a remarkable achievement that reflects years of dedication, Their names represent excellence, perseverance, and consistency across multiple seasons. These players did not accomplish this feat alone. Behind every point are teammates who made the extra pass, coaches who believed and challenged them, families who supported them, and communities who cheered them on. Each basket helped shape the proud tradition of Britton, Hecla, and Britton Hecla basketball, inspiring future generations to dream big and work hard. We would like to congratulate and honor all of our 1,000-point scorers for leaving a lasting legacy in the Braves basketball history. Please join us in showing our appreciation for these outstanding athletes and the standard of excellence they represent. Able to make in attendance tonight is Dan Yelkin, Emily Taylor, Emily Raven, and Tyler Meyer. The rest of the list of all the other 1,000-point scorers can be found inside your programs.
There's the attendees tonight that can make it, part of the 1,000-point club. We read that off earlier.
Thank you.
And quite a few on that list and quite a few more spots that names can be added to. All right, now we'll grab a quick break and we'll be back shortly. Okay, quite the halftime entertainment there with Little Braves cheer and the 1,000-point club being introduced. And now we're ready for second half action. Your Lady Braves trail 26-14 against the Langford Lions. Britton Hecla to start the second half with the ball. Shot right off the bat, no good, out of bounds, and we're headed the other way. Little pressure right away, too.
Langford area's guards doing most of the damage for them in the first half. Let's see if the Braves can slow them down a little bit here in the second half.
Knocked out of bounds as the Lions get down to the other side of the court very quickly.
Peyton Marlowe from Langford is extremely fast. She'll probably push some of the sprint events at the state track meet this spring.
That shot at the basket doesn't go. Rebound Shalon. Corinne brings it down the other way. Jones gets it up to Maiko. Over to Shalon. I think just kind of an awkward spot to pass the ball there and ended up on the floor. $7:20 left to go here in your third. Oh, wide open look. Shot doesn't go. Ball batted around. Grabbed by Gustafson. She'll get it back to Guy. Shot off the rim there. No good. Rebound Carly Zelke. She'll get it over to Danica. Cross court to Michael. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound. Marlowe threw it off of Jones.
Opening possessions haven't gone the way of the Braves here. They're going to have to figure something out. Need to score more than 14 points here in the second half.
Right. Gustafson up top, puts it on the floor, gets it to Tossi. They'll come across the lane there, gets it inside the Guy, and we'll have a foul call down low.
Not a lot of free throws shot tonight so far. It doesn't seem like refs are kind of letting them bang around down there.
Yeah.
Down low.
Oh, that was a shooting foul. First and second, both on the mark. 28-14 your score. Danica brings it down. She'll get it over to Michael inside now to Carly. Gets it to go. She'll head to the line to try to get the extra.
Nice move there by Carly. Quick with the ball, get to the basket quick and put it up.
Nice to see it go in for once.
Yeah.
We're typically on the other side of that.
Right.
Free throw goes.
Had to have come pretty close to that strap on that one.
Mr. Assumption with the emphatic block call. That'll go against Danica, her first of the game. Inside pass knocked loose. Corinne Jones comes up with the loose ball. She'll get it down to Danica in the corner. Inside look to Corinne. Ball on the floor. Marlowe will bring it down the other way. She'll go right side, inside look there to Guy. Puts it up. Shot doesn't go. Rebound, Maiko. She'll dribble out of there. She'll stop and gets it to Carly. Carly kind of shovels it to Shalon. Corinne with the rebound. Put back, no good. Ball on the floor. Gets it again. Trying to get it to go up. And we'll have a jump ball down low. Remains with Britton Hecla. Tossi out and Jensen in for the Lions. Inbound pass to Jones. Fires a three off the back of the rim. Knocked out of bounds. Britton Hecla ball. Inbound pass to Shalon. Lots of contact down low, no call. Ball taken away. We'll have a timeout. Langford will grab one as well. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Rocktail YouTube. Okay, back after this Langford timeout. Braves trail 28-17 in the third. Any fun growing up stories from Langford?
Oh, boy. I don't know how bad anyone wants to hear those. No, it was a good place to grow up.
Oh, yeah. Moving up here, knew a few people from Langford just from work, and very tight-knit community.
Yep, it is. Good school there. A lot of good educators. Yeah, it's a good place to grow up.
Rebound, Danica. She'll bring it back down the other side. Corinne Jones fires a three, in and out. Board, batted around. Rebound, Shalon puts it back, and it goes. 28-19, Braves trying to climb back in. Gustafson dribbles it down, gets it to the corner to Guy. She'll put it on the floor, kicks it back out. Marlowe grabs it. Marlowe dribbles into the paint, floater on the way, no good. Rebound, Guy. Gets it back out to Marlowe. That shot no good. Ball loose. Gustafson grabs it, puts it up. Danica ends up with the loose ball. She'll dribble out of pressure, brings it down the other way. Looks to Maiko. She'll go baseline. Gets it out to Carly. They'll swing it to Shalon. Shalon gets it back out to Corinne. Fires a three. Off the mark. Ball on the floor. Danica hustles after that one. That's going to be
hustle play.
That shot no good, but I am going to make that hustle play nominee. Couple players on the floor there. And Britton Hecla headed the other way. Cross-court pass to Danica. Shot inside the arc. Off the rim, no good. Ball out of bounds.
And a lot of up and down in the last couple possessions here. It looks like both teams are a little winded.
Yeah, breathing hard out there.
Yeah, they are.
Carly's going to get called for one. That'll be her third. Tiana gets ready to check in. Carly will come out. Corinne's still out there with three as well. Gustafson inside, kicks it out. Three, no good. Rebound, Jensen. She'll dribble out of that. Gets it inside to Darling. Darling looking across the paint, gets it to West. She'll kick it to Marlowe. Marlowe fires a shot. That one no good. Rebound, Jensen again. She'll toss up one. Rebound, Shalon. What a sequence.
Langford getting multiple shots down here a few times here in recent possessions. Looked like Shalon didn't quite have her feet underneath her yet on that shot. Just a little bit off.
Didn't know what was going on. I was distracted because they've got little heads peeking up at the camera up there. I had to switch cameras. West fires a shot, in and out. Ball batted around off of the Lions. That'll be Britton Hecla ball. So seems like the Braves were down by quite a bit, but really only down by 9 here, and an opportunity to try to get back in yet. So it's not totally gone yet.
Keep it around that 10-point mark before we get to the fourth quarter. You got a chance, I feel like.
Michael inside has to kick it back out to Schlon. Cross court to Danica. Fires a shot. Doesn't go. That'll go against Michael. Or no.
I think it was on Langford.
Yep. Jensen.
I think the ref was pointing the wrong direction. Sometimes you get turned around.
Inbound pass to Tiana. She'll get it corner. Loose ball grabbed by Tank. Oh, gets it out to Erickson. Cross court to Danica. Fires a 3. Good! Danica lets it fly. 28-22 your score. Lions back down the other way. Gustafson inside to Jensen. She'll turn. Lowers the shoulder. Kicks it back out to Gustafson for 3. No good. Rebound, Maiko. She'll get it ahead to Danica. Marlowe catches up. And a carry. You weren't lying when you said Peyton Marlowe is fast.
She can cover ground, yeah. We haven't seen it too much on the offensive end because the Braves have done such a good job at getting back on defense, but she is really fast with the ball, too. If she gets it out in the open, she can really fly.
Coach Nelson puts on the press. Referees having a little conference here at the scorer's table. Now we're good to go. Marlowe inbounds to West. They'll fire it to the right side. Gustafson gets it across half court. She'll dribble down right corner. Nice pressure from Jones. They'll get it inside to Jensen. She'll put it on the floor. Oh. Maiko dribbles it down. She'll stop at the elbow. Fires a shot off the rim. No good. Rebound Danica. Put back. Goes. 28-24. Timeout, Coach Alberts. A little momentum swing here as the Braves try to climb back in. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. All right, back in action here. Third quarter after this Lions timeout. Braves trying to climb back in, down 28-24. 1:11 left to go in the third.
Dana Kozalski's been on a little personal 5-point run here to bring the Braves back within 4.
Marlowe gets it across half court. She'll dribble down left wing, gets it back up top to Darling. Swing it around to Gustafson up top. Jensen calling for the ball down low. She's been in the paint for 3 seconds. Oh, has 1 foot out. Air ball there into the hands of West, puts up a shot, and it goes. Loose ball, Lions come out of there with it. They'll go left corner, West inside to Jensen, fires a shot. She'll get fouled by Jones, which will be her 4th. Tiana and Peyton Erickson set to check in.
Langford going on a little bit of a run here to lengthen their lead out. We'll see if the Braves probably hold for one shot here on their last possession. Try to cut into that lead again.
Both free throws are good. 32-24 now. Michael to inbound. Gets it to Peyton Erickson. Peyton will dribble down. Swing it over to Michael. They'll go left side to Danica. Inside to Shalon. Back over to Michael. Danica will fire a 3 off the back of the rim. Marlowe brings it down quickly, and Peyton's going to pick up one on the sideline. It's going to be her 2nd tonight.
It's a pretty rough sequence for the Braves. Generally in that situation, when you got the shot clock dead, you want to be the team to take the last shot. And Braves took it a little early, and then Lions get it, and now they're going to score here. So that kind of hurts.
What was there, a minute 30 left after that timeout when the Braves were within 4, and now they're down 9 all of a sudden.
Game of runs tonight.
Free throw doesn't go. Rebound Shalon. Gets it ahead to Michael. Michael brings it down. Michael to Danica. Fires a 3. Doesn't go. And that's how your 4th quarter ends. Braves trail 33-24. While we have you here yet, we'll thank all of our yearly live stream sponsors once again. North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bolt Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Banky Sand and Gravel, Grade A Transportation, Heinebuck Potatoes, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, CNW Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, Valley Dairy Supply, Tank Seed, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. So we're here headed to the 4th quarter. Braves trail by 9, 33-24.
One bright spot for Britton Hecla in that 3rd quarter, the Langford guards, Marlowe and Darling, had 20 points combined in the 1st half. And in that 3rd quarter, I think they just had that one free throw at the end.
Yep.
Just 1 point between the two of them. So
making the Lions try to find other ways to score.
Coach Nelson making some adjustments at halftime probably, and that panned out. But we'll see how the 4th quarter can go here.
Bailey Dwight into the game for the Lions. Tossie now dribbles up top. Tried to get it to Gustafson, loose ball. Now knocked around. Danica grabs it. We'll have a jump ball call. Possession arrow with the Braves. We'll see if we can capitalize on that. Danica brings it down quickly. She'll get it over to Michael. They'll swing it around. Jones for a 3. Good. Corinne hits one. 33-27. Darling to Tossie. Tossie looks inside to Gustafson. Gustafson at the elbow. A little travel. Coach Nelson says, I better just be quiet there. Thought it was a foul. Another opportunity here to try to get a bucket and get a little closer. Inside pass to Shalon, knocked away. She grabs it, gets it to Maiko. She'll fire a shot off the back of the rim. Rebound, batted around. Jones chases it down. Tried to get it to Carly, and Darling picks it off. Jump ball. Marlowe up top with the ball. She'll go left side to Tossi. Fires a three off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Carly. Oh, tried to get it to Peyton and throws that one away. Darling will fire a three. Doesn't go. Rebound Carly. She'll get it to Maiko. Nice screen from Danica to get Maiko free out of the backcourt. They'll get it to Carly. She puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Nice look to Peyton, has it knocked loose, and has to try to save it, but throws it away. Darling now hands it off to Marlowe. Peyton on a drive, puts up a shot, no good. It'll remain Lion basketball. 6:02 left to go in the game.
This battle for Marshall County, I went back and looked. The Braves have won 5 in a row. And 11 of the last 16. I could only find back to 16, the last 16 years. So.
Danica inside, pass knocked away. Shalon now baseline. She gets fouled.
They don't play for a trophy or anything, do they, in this?
No.
I feel like there should be one.
Yeah. Growing up in Pipestone, Minnesota, we always played the Cardinals 30 minutes south of us in Laverne, and we played for the Battle Axe.
Okay, yep.
It's still going today.
I was trying to come up with good ideas for what we should play for Langford and Britton, Hecla. And the best thing I could come up with was a jar of water from Hickman Dam.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Right in between.
Turnover there for your Braves. Ends up in the hands of Marlowe. She'll dribble down. Gets it to Gustafson in the corner. Inside look here. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Tossi. She'll dribble it back out. Out of bounds. So about 5 minutes left to go in the game here. 35-27. Little bit of pressure here in the backcourt. Danica dribbles through. Gets it over to Carly. Puts it on the floor. Takes it down low. Knocked out of bounds. Jones to inbound. Gets it into Danica. She'll fire a shot. Doesn't go. Rebound Carly. Nice job there. We'll have a foul call. That'll go against Tossi. Second team foul for Langford. Up over the top to Maiko. She'll drive, takes a shot from the free throw line, doesn't go. Rebound Guy. Gustafson will take it down the court.
Braves kind of running out of time here. They might have to do some things to try to.
That shot in and out. Rebound ends up in the hands of Maiko. She'll get it over to Carly. Carly throws it down to Corinne. Corinne brings it down.
Got to try to cut into that lead here on these limited possessions that are left into the game.
Inside look to Shalon. She grabs it, turns and shoots and puts it in. Nice quick fire. And Coach Nelson will grab a timeout. 4 minutes left here in the game. Braves trail 35-29. As I was calling out Lizzie Gustafson's name earlier, he used to work with her mom, Jen, at the hospital, and I think I told her the story once of how her name reminds me of the movie Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. That's tradition at our house. We have to watch those in November, early December before the ice fishing season starts.
Yeah, yep.
No one besides me likes to watch them, but I make them suffer through it anyway.
Yeah. Okay, 4 minutes left to go in the game.
Going to kind of get into that cat and mouse era of the game where some timeouts probably being called. One coach drawing up an offensive play, the other coach drawing up a defensive play. Let's see who can win the battle here at the end.
We got Corinne Jones out there with 4 fouls and Carly with 3. The rest of them are all sitting okay, so we'll see when the Braves decide to start fouling and if they do. Shot at the hoop from Marlowe. No good. Rebounded by Jensen, and she'll get fouled.
Just a little high ball screen there, and Marlon was able to get all the way to the hoop for a basket. Shot at a basket.
That goes against Carly, her 4th. Inbound pass to Darling. She'll fire a shot right away. Rebound. Corinne, and Jensen will commit a foul there. That's her 3rd.
Not like Britton's been really hot from the perimeter, but it is only a 2-possession game here still.
Shot in and out. And that foul will go against Darling. Only her 1st of the night.
So the next foul the Braves will shoot, right? Next Langford foul?
Yeah, yep.
We moved to back to South Dakota, and while we were gone, they changed the bonus rules on us, so I'm still trying to figure that out.
I think that was just last year.
Okay,
So
sure.
now they just go straight to the double bonus when they hit 5 fouls.
Okay.
So now is where the Braves need to put them in. They've struggled this year at the free throw line. Like you were saying earlier, not many opportunities here tonight.
It hasn't been.
Corinne puts in her 1st.
Which probably favors Britton Hecla a little bit, I would think. We've really struggled from the foul stripe this year.
Second one goes as well. Corinne's been working on her free throws.
Not struggling that time. Those are as pure as you can get.
And crucial. 35-31 now. Inbound pass to Darling. She'll bring it down the court. Gets a screen from Jensen. Gustafson back inside to her. Shot put up. Blocked by Tiana into the hands of Danica. Gets through the defenders up to Shalon. She'll get it to Maiko. Maiko down to Peyton. She'll stop. Fires a shot. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the board. Brought in by Guy. Marlowe off and running. She'll take it all the way down and blocking call. I know she's upset about that, but I don't think her feet were quite set. She's a little bit on the run backing up yet.
That's a hard one to get. an offensive foul on that kind of a play.
Marlowe's first is good. Jones and Zelke back in. Second one good as well. 2:42 left to go in the game. Braves trail 37-31. Corinne left wing. Corner to Michael, gets it to go. Ooh, Carly almost picked up one there. Marlowe right wing, gets it over left side to Darling, has to regain control. They'll go corner, now inside to Jensen. And that's gonna be Carly's fifth. So 2:16 left to go in the game. She's done for the night. Or is that her? Ooh. Yep. Coach Nelson says, just wait. So I think when a player fouls out, you get 30 seconds to try to decide who you're going to put in, which obviously Coach Nelson already has.
Tough loss for the Braves there. Carly does a lot of our dirty work on both sides of the ball.
Yep. Jensen's free throw is good. 40-33. 2:15 left to go in the game. Danica brings it down quick. Dribbles through the defenders. Gets it to Tiana. Ball away from her and out of bounds.
That's tough. The Braves are going to have to come away with points on just about every possession from here on out if they want to get this one.
Gets it into Darling. Down low to Jensen. Puts up a shot and it goes. Oh, the Lions have figured out how to break that press. Corinne Jones. Dribble around, gets it down low to Pruitt, and she'll be fouled. She'll head to the line. Sinks her first. Peyton Erickson in. Corinne Jones out. Shalon, your leading scorer now with 10.
She's had to work awfully hard tonight on the defensive side of the ball. She's done a great job holding Langford's bigs down pretty much the whole night.
Marlowe up top with the ball, dribbles right side, gets it to Darling. She'll go baseline pass to Jensen, puts it up and in for an easy 2. 10-point lead for the Lions, 44-34. Danica dribbles down. She'll stop, gets it up top to Maiko. He'll come right side to Peyton. Shot inside the arc, good. Timeout, Coach Nelson. We're gonna grab one as well. We'll be right back. Back for the end of the fourth quarter, 1:13 left to go. Braves trail by 8, 44-36. They are in the bonus and only have 3 team fouls. Knocked away by Maddie. Gets it into Marlowe. Gets it back to Darling. Darling dribbles through traffic. Ooh. Peyton almost picked up one there. Marlowe around the corner. Shot no good. Rebound Gustafson. She puts it back and in. Back to a 10-point lead under a minute to go. Maiko dribbles down. She'll dribble inside. Fires a shot. No good. Rebound. Jump ball. Remains with Britton Hecla. Corinne back in. Tiana will come out.
You almost need to start chucking them from deep at this point, I feel like.
Yep. Inside look to Corinne. Ball gets loose. Back to Corinne. Up to Maddie. Playing a little catch here. Cross court to Danica. She'll drive. Fires a shot. In and out it goes. Jump ball. That'll go with the Lions. 29.5 seconds left. Michael will grab a foul there. Her first of the game. Inbound pass into Marlowe. That'll be 5 on Jones. Tiana Tank into the game. 5th team foul for the Braves. Marlowe sinks her first.
Langford area handling this end of game management about perfectly here.
Yeah.
What was it, a 4-point game? Down to a 4-point game? And they've lengthened their lead again here.
Nobody seems to want to shoot the ball. Danica will fire one off the front of the rim. No good. A ball on the floor. Shalon will take a shot, and that's how your game ends. 48-36, your Lady Braves fall. If you missed it earlier this week, we're switching up how we do our hustle play from Health First Chiropractic and our player of the game from North Star Federal Credit Union, just to get gymnastics and wrestling squads involved a little bit more, picking players from the week and then putting them all into a drawing at the end of the week and awarding those hustle plays and player of the game. Tonight we're going with Danica, Health First Chiropractic nominee for her dive on the floor after the ball in the third quarter. And your North Star Federal Credit Union player of the game nominee tonight is Shalon Pruitt, leading scorer with 10 and about 1 million rebounds. So a nice job there, but the Lady Braves fall short tonight, and we'll look to hopefully get back in the win column by the end of the season here. We're going to grab, let's see.
51-6 over Warner Northwestern.
We'll grab a quick break. We'll be back with Parents' Night presentation before the start of our boys' game.
In addition to basketball, he is active in football, golf, and track. Ben's favorite basketball memory is his first ever start against Tri-State in his junior year. He advises future basketball players to take as many practice shots as you can. Benjamin Folkman.
Parents' Night here, senior Ben Folkman. Matt and Jennifer, his parents.
Will is the son of Kyla and William J. Richter. He is active in
Next
football,
up, Will Richter.
baseball, and track. Will's favorite basketball memories
BJ and Kyla, his parents.
Will's advice to future Braves is to play hard and enjoy it while it lasts. Will plans to attend South Dakota State University for engineering. Will Richter. Jackson Zulke.
Jackson Zelke, Brian and Jill, his parents.
In addition to basketball, he is active in football and track. Jackson's favorite basketball memories are of his summer camps.
Brian giving high fives.
Basketball players is to enjoy it. Jackson plans to attend South Dakota State University for ag science. Jackson Zulke. Maddie Beal.
Those are your three senior boys.
Maddie is the daughter of
Maddie Beal, senior cheerleader. Megan and Ryan, her parents.
basketball cheer. Her favorite cheerleading memory is going to Aberdeen with all the cheerleaders. Maddie advises future Braves to enjoy all the moments because before you know it, it'll be over. Maddie plans to attend Lake Area Tech for dental hygiene. Maddie Beal. Corinne Bussey.
Corinne Bussey, senior.
Corinne
Parents
is the daughter
Dwayne and
of
Christina.
Dwayne Bussey. In addition to basketball cheer, she has participated in football cheer, school musical, and golf. Her favorite memory is performing with the Little Braves cheerleaders. Her advice for future Braves is to smile, be loud, and bring your full energy. Your spirit can truly change the momentum of the game. Corinne plans to attend South Dakota State University for ag business. Corinne Bussey.
Go Jacks.
Ebony Jackson.
Ebony Jackson, son of
Ebony is the daughter
Kendra
of
and Lindsay.
Miller. Ebony is active in football cheer and was a student manager for the volleyball team. Ebony's favorite memories are anytime Mrs. Bussey is staring at her and motioning for her to start a cheer. Ebony advises future Braves to not be scared to try new things because coming out of your shell can help you find your best friends you didn't know know you need it. Ebony plans to attend Northern State University for elementary education. Ebony Jackson. Isabel James.
Izzy
Izzy
James.
is the daughter of Carrie and Brian James.
Brian and Carrie, her
Izzy
parents.
has been active in volleyball, basketball, golf, and student council. Her favorite basketball memories involve time spent with Liz and Matilda.
Brian also
Isabel
giving high
plans to attend
fives.
the area for cosmetology and business entrepreneurship. Isabel James. Natalie Treby.
Natalie Treby, daughter of Janae and Tate.
In addition to basketball, Natalie played volleyball and took stats for track. Natalie does not have one specific favorite memory, but appreciates the collective effort and spirit of the entire team. Her advice to younger players is to show appreciation and respect for everyone. Natalie plans to attend Lake Area Technical Institution for nursing. Natalie Treby. Carly Sulky.
Carly Zelke,
Kurt and Shayna Zulke.
daughter of Kurt and Shayna and Nikki and TJ.
Carly is active in volleyball, basketball, track, JAWS youth group, and student council. Her favorite memory was in middle school when the team went to a tournament in Sioux Falls. Her dad made them forfeit because they were doing very poorly. Carly thought it was fine though because they got to eat at Noodles and Company. Her advice for future Braves is to control what you can control. You cannot control being the 6'4" opponents. Control your attitude, your facial expressions, effort, hustle, and encourage your teammates. The game means more than the points you score and the rebounds you get. Carly plans to attend South Dakota State University for exercise science and then go to physical therapy school. Carly Zulke. And once again, thank you to the parents for the countless hours that you spent driving to games, washing uniforms, and supporting your children. And congratulations to our senior athletes on your many accomplishments. Thank you for sharing your time, talents, and leadership with us all. Let's give one more big hand for our seniors.
All right, boys about to start. We're going to grab a break, and when we return, we'll have Britton Hecla versus Lions. Second game of our doubleheader coming up. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. Welcome back to the arena. Second game of our doubleheader about to get underway. Girls falling in the first game, and boys hoping to get another win here. Getting back into our Bolt Marketing pregame show for the boys. Let's see if we can get this interview to pop up here and work with the sound this time. If I can figure out how to run my own app that I use. Here we go. All right, visited with Jackson Zelke and Ben Folkman beforehand. We'll see if we can get it to work. Well, that's not going to work either, so we'll maybe post those somewhere later. But what we can do for you is get into the schedules and scores and records for these two teams. Britton Hecla boys coming in at 10-5, coming off a big fun win against Sisseton the other night. The arena was rocking for that one, 45-37. Against the Redmen. Before that, they had lost 3 in a row, and a tough one down in Madison, lost by a big margin there against the tough Lennox team. And now they face the Langford area Lions, who have struggled a bit this year at 2-11. They won 2 against Florence Henry and North Central middle of the season here before hitting a 3-game losing streak. Not by a huge margin necessarily against Tri-State, and then Northwestern, who's 9-5, and then a loss to Wabash Summit, who's 10-5. Now they face the Braves before their game tomorrow against Wilmot on the road. So 2 road games in a row for the Lions. Comparatively, some of these teams that they've played that are the same, that both teams lost to Leola Frederick. That's a game the Braves wanted back. They thought they could win. Lions lost to them by 30, Braves by 14. Other games, Wilmot, they both faced. Britton Hecla beat them by 32. Langford lost by 8. Redfield, Britton Hecla won by 26. Langford lost only by 7, so a close one there. And they both beat Florence Henry. Langford on a buzzer beater, an exciting finish there, won by 1 point. And Britton Hecla beat them by 13. So on paper, the Braves should come out on top in this, but we shall see how that goes. Might as well go ahead and get into our PR segment, our popcorn rating. I started this earlier in the year while we were on the road down in at Great Plains Lutheran, and decided I'd rank all the concession stand popcorns in which I visited. And for Britton Hecla, I'm just scoring every time I get some and taking the average at the end of the season. Great Plains Lutheran was the lowest score of the season, 4.7. Not too great there, just below average, but not terrible. The scale is on a 1 to 10 scale, 1 being day-old burnt microwave popcorn, and 10 being Strand Theater popcorn that you can get right here, Main Street, Britton. That's pretty much the best that you can get. So tonight's score, I was out there and I actually forgot to grab a bag while I was visiting, I think it's junior class that has the tailgate. And so I was going to go back. Before I could get there, here comes Jaylee Group. The gymnasts are working the concession stands tonight. And she said, "Do you want your bag of popcorn from the gymnasts tonight?" And I said, "Sure, that's great. I appreciate it." And I said, "I might have to give it an extra point just because you guys delivered it to me for free." And so I turn around, and as I'm turning the corner to enter the arena, I see the sign on the wall that says free popcorn tonight. They are trying to pull one over on me. But I appreciate the delivery nonetheless. And a little nod to their gymnastics score last night. They took fourth behind Estline Hendricks, Duel, and Madison, and they beat Sisseton. So tonight's popcorn score, an 8.275 is the score there tonight. I think their team score last night was like a 130-something .275. So little nod to the gymnastics team. Just the right amount of salt tonight. I like salt, not too much though. Butter was perfect, and it came out warm, which is unusual at a concession stand because it's usually sitting there a while. So nice job, gymnasts. Just about the highest score from the Britton Hecla concession stand this year. That is your popcorn rating for the night. Once again, have Pastor Jesse Carson on the call for us. Thanks for joining us. Added a lot of knowledge in the girls' game that I didn't have as part of the game anyway.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It's been fun.
So one more game to go here in our doubleheader tonight. Before we get there, one more time, we'll thank all of our yearly live stream sponsors: North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bolt Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Banky Sand and Gravel, Grade 8 Transportation, Heinebuck Potatoes, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, C&W Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, Valley Dairy Supply, Tank Seed, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. That'll do it for our Bolt Marketing pregame show, brought to you by Jeff and Dwayne. If you want to make your grain money go farther, give those guys a visit and they'll get you taken care of. I was really bummed out I couldn't get the sound to work on those. I asked both Jackson and Ben and Carly if they were a gymnast, what event they would be best at. Carly said she would do bars. She used to do it when she was younger, and that was her favorite event. And Jackson said, well, I'm pretty uncoordinated, so I think my best shot would be at the floor. And what did Ben say? Ben said vault. He wanted to hit that floorboard and get some air. I had a lot of fun last night with Mrs. Carlson on the gymnastics live stream, and something kind of unprecedented where we had a 4-camera setup on each event, and probably a record length live stream for me, 4.5 hours long. But I learned a lot from her about gymnastics. So if you've ever been confused watching gymnastics, I suggest going back and watching that replay, or at least some of it. You'll learn a ton. So very thankful for her to be there.
We watched it at home. She helped us out a lot.
Yeah.
It was good having her. She did a great job.
It brought me back to my college days as part of the radio TV program. We got to do, well, I did a lot of broadcasting in their sports, but I also did my own radio show, and I attempted a 48-hour marathon. And I made it to 14 hours left before I passed out and had to sleep.
Remember, you do not have to be an athlete to be a great sport of athletics. And also another reminder to please ensure it's the safety and an enjoyable experience for all, asking that all students and children remain seated during play. Thank you. And now let's meet the participants in tonight's contest. First, the cheerleaders for the Braves. Macy Key, Ariana Gonzalez, Ava Anderson, Ebony Jackson, Maddie Beal, and Corinne Bussey. The Braves cheerleaders are coached by Christina Bussey and Marty Jones. And now the starting lineup for the Lions. At a guard, 6'1" and a senior, number 0, Britton. At a guard, 5'10" and a senior, number 3, Dawson Vandervoort. At a guard, 6 foot and a senior, number 10, Kason Keogh. At a forward, 6'3" and a senior, number 15, Ethan Olsen. And at a forward, 6'2" and a senior, number 30, Connor Lions. Assistant coach for Langford area, Stuart Sampson. Head coach for the Lions is Brian Schuring. And now the starting line for your Britton Hecla Braves. First up, a guard wearing number 1, 6 foot and a junior, Mitchell Burger. Next up, a guard in the big red 3, 6 foot and a senior, Ben Folkman. 6 foot and a senior wearing number 5, the point guard, William Richter. Wearing 24 in the home red and white, 6'2" and a sophomore, Nathan Folkman. And at a forward, a senior, 6'3", number 33, Jackson Zombie. Assistant coach Rick Hecla is Alex Super and William J. Richter. Head coach for the Braves, Mr. Troy Connect.
All right, we are ready to go. Starting things off for your Braves, Jackson Zelke, Mitch Berger, Will Richter, and the Folkman brothers, Ben and Nathan. I think everyone in the gym knows to defend Langford, you're going to key on the senior, Kason Keogh. He's the guy that scores the most for them. Tip gets loose, and Langford will control to start the game. Langford down in the corner. They'll try to go inside. Picked off by Jackson into the hands of Mitch Berger. Will Richter will bring it down. Gets it to the corner to Nathan. They'll go back up top to Will. They'll swing it around to Mitch. They'll go left corner to Ben. Ben back up top to Mitch. Inside to Nathan. He'll turn. Puts it on the floor. Takes it up. And no good. Rebound Lions. Back down the other way. They'll go right elbow. That one thrown away out of bounds. That'll be Britton Hecla ball.
These Britton Hecla boys can really play defense. We've seen 2 turnovers already from the Lions here.
Another turnover there. So we're about a minute into the game and no score from either team yet. Out of bounds. Couple back and forth turnovers to start the game. Coach Connect will call out the play. Will brings the ball down the court. Mitch Berger, right wing, inside to Ben. He'll put up a floater. Shot blocked inside. He gets the loose ball. Kicks it out to Mitch. Fakes the 3 on the drive. He'll go up. Shot in and out and back in. I like to see when Mitch is aggressive. 6:30 left to go here in the first. Lions get it across. Lions on the far side gets it back up to Keogh. Kason puts it on the floor. He'll fire a 3 off the mark there. Rebound Lions. He'll go back up. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Zelke. He'll get it over to Nathan. Gets it down court now to Mitch. Back up top to Nathan. Cross court to Will. Will in the corner to Ben. Fires a 3. Good! Ben Folkman lets it rain. 5-0 Braves. 5:51 left in your first. Cross-court pass from the Lions at left wing. They'll go inside. Ball kicked. Out of bounds. Remains Lions ball.
There's kind of 1-3-1 zone that Britton Hecla plays. You don't see too much of that. I'm guessing it's probably one of the first times the Lions have seen this kind of a defense this year. It's kind of struggling to get used to it so far.
They'll go down into the corner. Keogh somehow gets it between the defenders to Glines. They'll go across court. He'll fire a shot from behind the free throw line and gets it in off the glass. Will Richter, right wing, he'll fire a deep three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by number 15, Ethan Olson. They'll kick it to the corner now, swing it back, left side. Inside look, they'll kick it left corner. They'll keep it there. Now go back up top left wing. Nice defense here. 3 on the way, good. Tied up at 5. Richter brings it down the floor, gets a screen from Folkman. He'll go inside to Zelke, but pass off the mark. And we're headed back the Lions' direction. Ball gets loose. Jackson gets it up to Mitch. Mitch lays it up and in. Nice defense again, and we'll get a foul.
Just a hair late getting there. Great idea, though.
That's going to go against Mitch Berger, his first. Chaz Vieter into the game, which is great to see. Lofton, her, and Jack Tevedal as well. Chaz coming off of an ankle injury.
Never hurts having that 6'9" guy right in the middle of the defense you're trying to play.
Right. Pass knocked away by Jackson into the student section. Into the corner, knocked away by Lofton. They regain control. Kaysen with the corner 3 off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Tevedal. Picked away from behind. Jackson comes up with a loose ball. They'll go back to Zelke in the corner. Inside to Chaz. Puts it on the floor. Takes it up and under. He'll get fouled and head to the line. Looks like he's got about a foot on every player out there.
He does. Yeah. Could be a game to kind of emphasize him a little bit here.
Misses the first. 3:34 left to go in the quarter. Second in and out. 7-5 is the Braves' lead. Lions go left corner. We'll swing it back up top. Inside, knocked away by Chaz. Ball on the floor. Lions regain control. Shot clock down to 15. He decides to fire a deep 3 off the front of the rim. Ball batted around, grabbed by Tevedal. Some nice hustle from Glines there, just couldn't catch up to it.
Nice defense again from the Braves. You kind of don't mind your opponent taking 23-foot shots.
Braves bring it down slow. Tevedal on the right wing now, gives it back to Richter. They'll swing it around. Lofton, her 3 off the mark. Rebound Zelke, goes back up and gets it to go. 9-5 now the score. Keogh brings it down. He'll dribble to the right wing, fires a 3 off the mark. Rebound Chaz. Richter will bring it across. Gets it in the corner to Tevedal. Inside to Chaz. Puts it on the floor. Back into Lofton. Floater.
Really nice movement there from the Braves, really whipping the ball around.
Knocked out of bounds, will remain Lions basketball. Ben and Mitch in. Jackson and Will get a breather. Glines out, Olson in. Lions back up top. Now go right corner. 3 on the way. Airballed. Rebound Olsen. Oh. Chaz with the block gets called for a foul. Coach Connect letting him know to go straight up. Kind of swatted down at that one.
That shot didn't have much of a chance of going in.
Oh, actually, wasn't Chaz that got called for the foul. According to the board, it was on Mitch. Mitch's second of the night. I didn't catch what happened there then.
I didn't really either. I thought they were calling Chaz for it too.
Viator with the rebound. We're headed back the other way. Tevedal for 3. Off the mark. Chaz gets the rebound. Put back. No good, but he gets fouled. 1:40 left in the quarter. Braves lead 11-5. Sinks his first.
Braves are really getting whatever they want on the offensive end here, whether it's open shots from 3 or down low. They're kind of getting whatever shot they want.
Mr. Assumption needs a towel. A little bit of a wet spot down low. Second one off the front of the rim. Rebound Lofton-Her. He'll step back. Gets it up top to Will. Will gets it over to Ben. They'll go to the corner to Jack. They'll swing it around the three-point line. Back to Ben for a 3. Good! Ben Folkman feeling it from 3. 15-5.
Good rhythm shot there from Folkman.
Timeout Langford. We'll get into our Venture high-speed huddle for the boys game, brought to you by Venture Communications. Your high-speed internet provider. Try a new internet speed for free for 3 months by giving their office a call. So a quick start here in the first for the Braves, 15-5, where everything seems to be going well for them offensively and defensively.
Yeah, it has. Both ends of the floor, they're playing complementary basketball, I guess you'd call it.
That is your Venture high-speed huddle, brought to you by Venture Communications. Tevedal, Folkmans, Richter, and Viator out on the floor for your Braves. Trying to work it inside to Glines. Ball knocked away. Ben Folkman comes up with a loose ball. Richter down to Nathan. Puts it on the floor. Takes it in. Shot blocked. Rebound Viator. Ball gets knocked away there. Under a minute to go now in the first. Keogh with a nice little jump stop. Puts it up. Shot no good. Rebound Ben Folkman. Corner 3 from Tevedal. Good. .32 seconds left in your first. Lions down in the right wing. A little cross court to Glines. Thought about the 3, pulls it down. They go left corner. 3 on the way there. Good. Seems to be about the only shot they can get is out on the perimeter unless they get it to Keogh, who can work it inside a little bit. Tevedal now right wing, 5 seconds left. Richter launches a 3. Good! Will Richter hits from deep, and that's how your first quarter ends. Britton Hecla 21, Langford Lions 8. We'll be right back on Rockdale YouTube. All right, we're back at the arena for second quarter action. Britton Hecla with a 21-8 lead. Coming out after that quarter break, Mitch Berger, Nathan Folkman, Ben Folkman, Will Richter, and Jackson Zelke.
That end of the quarter management is such a big thing for high school kids, and it's a hard one for them to understand. Langford gets the 3 down here at the end of the first quarter with they shot it too early, 10 seconds left on the clock, and then Britton has time to come down and make one, and so you're even. Those end of the quarter situations, you really want to hold for that last shot if you can.
Nathan cross court to Mitch. Good! Mitch Berger hits a 3, 24-8.
Braves really feeling it from deep here so far in the first half.
Honestly, I don't know that they've shot this well all season.
I was going to say, it might be a high water mark here tonight.
Inside look to Glines, wide open, can't get the shot to go. Rebound Folkman. Nathan gets it up to Mitch. Go across court to Will, kicks it to Ben. Thought about the 3, pulls it back. Mitch right wing inside to Jackson, goes to baseline. Open Richter, off the mark, rebound Zelke. Jackson moves inside, kicks it out to Mitch. He'll go Will in the corner, off the mark, rebound. Nathan and Glines. Possession arrow with the Lions.
That last possession, Glines kind of took a quick one under the basket. Even with Viator out, you still kind of you're feeling ghosts in there when you're playing against a 6'9" guy. As a 6'3" guy that's a post player, it's a hard game to play.
Glines all the way to the bucket. Shot no good. Rebound batted around. It'll be Britton Hecla ball. Referees conference. They'll reverse the call. .25 on the shot clock. Lions inbounds to the corner. They'll get it handed back off to him. Knocked out of bounds.
A lot of guys with quick hands out there right now for the Braves.
Go across court, sneaks the pass through. They'll go left corner. Kaysen tries to go baseline. He'll be stuck there, throws it off. Will out of bounds. Will laughs that one off. Nine on the shot clock. The left corner, though, get it back up left wing. Keogh from NBA plus range airballs that one. Had to throw it up with the shot clock winding down.
Another great defensive possession there.
Lofton her in. Nathan will get a breather. Richter brings it down, gets it to Folkman. Folkman almost has it knocked away, regains control, gets it over to Mitch left side. We'll go back to Ben. Up top to Will. Will brings it left side. Mitch. Cross court to Ben. He'll step back, fires a 3. Good! Ben Folkman having a great shooting night here. 27-8. Almost knocked away there by Mitch. Pass gets through. Open shot from the corner. Good. That's Graydon Hurley, senior. And Langford will grab a timeout. We're going to take one as well. Be right back on Rocktail YouTube. All right, back here after that Lions timeout. 27-11 lead for your Braves. 5:17 left to go in the half. Richter brings it down over to Tevedal, left wing. Chaz working down low. Lofton now inside to Chaz. He'll kick it out to Mitch. Fires a three off the back of the rim. Rebound her. Kicks it out to Will. They'll swing it around. Tevedal inside to Viator. He'll turn and go up with it. Shot no good. Lions come out of there with it. Ooh, Mitch picks up one. It's kind of one of them hustle fouls.
Yeah, just got caught in a bad position there.
And that's his third already. I'm kind of assuming he might be done for the first half. Nathan checks in for Mitch. Kaysen gets pushed from behind. He'll head to the line. Shot no good. Jack Tevedal, the sophomore, doing a nice job defensively against the senior. First one rims in and out.
Yeah, Tevedal, he's a good player. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Right. Very quick.
Good with the ball. Good shooter. He's a good one to have on your team.
(27-12). Britton Hecla headed back the other end. Richter swings it around. Lofton finds Nathan in low. Gets fouled, and he'll head to the line. That'll go against Glines. Oh, on the floor. Inbound pass, open, her in the middle. Shot no good. Will takes away the rebound. Oh, go get it. Miscommunication there. Keogh works the ball out of the corner. He'll bring it back up top. Gets it over to the left wing. Three on the way, no good. Rebound, Richter. He'll get fouled. That'll be Glines' second. Olsen will check in. Glines will come out.
Langford area having a real hard time getting the ball anywhere close to the basket right now. That Britton Hecla defense is just suffocating.
Jackson in, Lofton out. Richter goes right side, inside to Jackson. He'll put it on the floor, comes across the paint. Nice little step through and puts it up and in.
I think the Langford guys kind of thought he was going to pass that off, and they just left him alone, and he was right under the basket.
Ball picked off. Jackson on the floor after that. Gets it up. And a charge there.
That's one of those where you get up in the air and say, oh no, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And then it's too late.
Lions get it across. They'll go right corner. Here's a look at a three off the back of the rim. Rebound Zelke. Nice board there. Inside to Viator. He'll go up and under and puts it in. Nice move from the sophomore. 31-12. Open look at a three. Doesn't go. Rebound Ben Folkman. Jackson right corner inside to Nathan. Goes up, gets fouled. Nathan will head to the line, and he's a pretty decent free throw shooter.
That was a great entry pass by Jackson there. A guy cutting across the lane. That's not an easy pass to make. He did the right thing. It's got to be a bounce pass, and he put it right on the money for Nathan. Let's see if Nathan can make him pay.
First free throw rolls over the top of the rim and back out. Chaz and Will out. Lofton and Jace Ryan in.
Nathan coming off a great game against Sisseton the other night. I think he had 14 points, 15 points, something like that.
Yeah. Been really impressed with how well he's played this year. Seems like each year he takes another step forward.
Yep. He's pretty tough going to the hoop.
Almost picked off by Lofton. Oop. Ben will pick up a foul there. Kind of couldn't get his foot out of the way quick enough. That'll be his first on the night. Another look at a three from the corner. Doesn't go. Rebound Zelke. Gets it over to Folkman. Full court pass to his brother. Oh, that would have been awesome. Were you close in age to your brother? Get to play with him at all?
We were 5 years apart, so
okay.
No, not really. Just one-on-one. And he still has never beat me. I'm undefeated one-on-one against my brother. We don't play anymore because I'm pretty sure he would beat me now.
You can always hold that over.
Yeah.
Well, shot blocked by Zelke there, and then the ball is on the floor, and he picks up a foul. That's his first of the night. Lions' first free throw, no good. Graydon Hurley at the line. Second one goes. 32-13, Lions in the bonus. 1:14 left in the half. Will directs traffic. Falls across the floor, loses the ball. Kaysen on the run. He'll take it all the way to the hoop, puts it up, shot no good. Lofton looks to Will way down court. Will stops, puts it in, up off the glass. 34-13, under a minute to go. Braves still kind of in that 1-3-1 zone. Take it away there. Lofton ahead to Will, puts it up. Shot doesn't go. 29 seconds, shot clock is off. Lions left corner. Look inside, picked off by Jackson. He'll go full court to Will. Will stops, puts it up, shot no good. Kason Keogh brings it down. And a last second three from Hurley goes. Well, some excitement for the Lions to end the half. And 34-16 is the score, headed into the locker room. We are going to grab a break. We'll be back with second half action soon. Thanks for watching on Rocktail YouTube.
Marshall County Food Pantry. This past week, both Britton, Hecla, and Langford area schools had held food drives for the food pantry. Here are a quick few facts about our food pantry. The food pantry has been in operation for 26 years. They provide help to residents of the Marshall County and also the communities of Hecla, Claremont, Houghton, and Amherst. The food pantry does not receive any federal help or state funding. They operate on the generous donations of the local communities. In 2025, they served 1,310 families and 4,739 clients. Both schools held class competitions this past week. The classroom winners for the food pantry in Langford, for the elementary, the winners were 5th grade, and for the high school and middle school winners were the seniors. At Britton, Hecla, the elementary winners were Mrs. Peters, 5th grade class. And for middle school, the 8th graders were the winners. For the high school, the seniors were the winners.
Welcome back to the arena on Rockdale YouTube. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Coming out of halftime, Britton Hecla leads 34-16. On the court for your Braves, Nathan Folkman, Will Richter, Ben Folkman, Jackson Zelke, and Mitch Berger. Inside look to Jackson. Puts it up and under. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Lions. Out of bounds. Be Britton Hecla ball.
Game like this where it's kind of lopsided. Lions probably aren't coming out of halftime thinking they got a shot at it still, but you can still work on things. Both sides can. Britton can work on things that they want to fine tune. Langford can do the same thing.
Pass picked off there. Keogh takes it in. Shot no good. Rebound Glines. He'll take it up. Shot no good there. And he'll pick up another foul. First team foul. That'll be Lines' third this game. Left corner, Ben Folkman, inside to Nathan. Ball on the floor, gets it back up top to Will. Will brings it around. He'll stop and put up a shot. Gets it to go. Nice look at the basket there. Keogh up top to Hurley. Hurley over to Glines. They'll come left side. Keogh puts up a three, no good. Olsen bats the ball, ends up in the hands of the Braves. Mitch puts it on the floor, drive. Shot blocked, out of bounds. Britton Hecla ball. 6 minutes left here in the third. Gunnar Hardy into the game. Connor Glines will come out. Inside look to Zelke. He puts it up, gets it to go, and they'll hit the free throw line. Quiet kid, hard worker.
He sure is. Strong under the basket.
Free throw doesn't go. Rebound, Nathan gets it out to Ben. He'll fire a three. In and out. Kaysen brings it down the court. Hurley comes up top. He'll swing it left side. He'll go way back up top to Keogh.
So much of Langford's offense has happened way back far away from the basket, like where Keogh just was.
Olsen on a little step back up off the glass. 38-18.
That's where you kind of want to get it to, is you want to get it in towards the basket, get those easy shots like that.
Richter comes across the paint, kicks it to Jackson. He fires a three off the mark. A rebound by Vandervorst. Knocked out of bounds, remains Lions basketball. Viator into the game. Oh, I can't wait to clip that one later. Chaz over to Will. Will looking down court, had to get around a defender and throws that one away. Olsen back up to Vandervorst. Into the corner for a three. Off the mark into the hands of Richter. And we're headed the other way. Corner to Chaz, back up top. They'll swing it around. Folkman looks inside to Mitch. Mitch regains control of the ball, puts it up, and it'll hit the rim. Langford headed back down to their end. Corner three, no good. Folkman on the rebound. He'll get fouled. I think that'll go against Hardy.
Not a real crisp start for either side here coming out of halftime.
Lofton and Jack in, Mitch and Ben out. We'll go left side to Lofton. He'll dribble up to the top. Gets it back over to Tevedal. He'll go corner to Viator. He'll hit a three. In and out it goes. Jackson tried to save that. Acrobatic, but it lands out of bounds. Coach Connect will grab a full timeout, and so will we. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. All right, back after that Coach Connect timeout, 38-18, 3:30 left to go in the third. Lions down to their end of the court. Keogh launches a three from the right corner, doesn't go, rebound Viator. He'll get it to Will, and Richter will slow up and wait for traffic to pass. Gets it over to Lofton on the left side, back up to Will now. He'll go down low to Jackson, inside to Chaz. He'll go up with it, puts it off the glass and through. 40-18.
Viator gets that deep, it's pretty hard to stop him.
Oh, yeah. Hurley now comes over to Kaysen, down in the corner. Here's a baseline drive. Eli Sampson down there. He'll give it to Keogh. Fires a three, no good. Rebound Lofton. And Lofton has some length. Corner, Tevedal, three. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the board, brought in by Hardy. They'll get it down quickly into the corner. That three, no good. Rebound Lions. They'll kick it back out. Sampson over to Keogh. Nice move inside. And a travel. Ben Folkman set to check in.
Tough spot to get into, kind of off balance, and you're trying to flip a shot up there, and then there's 6'9" guy standing there,
Yeah.
too.
Tough to get around that.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement from the Braves. Shot from Richter. Goes. 42-18. Picked off by Richter. He'll throw it down to Tevedal. Over to Richter. Up off the glass. In and out. Jackson with the rebound. Put back no good. Lions come away with the board. Timeout Langford. We'll grab another one as well. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, back in action here in the arena after the Lions timeout. 42-18 is the lead for the Braves. Tevedal, Herv, Yater, and the Folkman brothers out on the court for your Braves. Lions work it out of that left corner, back up top right side. Keogh comes across to the top of the key. He'll dribble inside. Chaz there to stop him. Jack chases down the ball. He'll take it to the hoop. Gets bumped. Shot doesn't go. Full court pass picked off by Ben Folkman. Under a minute to go in the third. He'll get it across to Nathan. They'll swing it to Jack. Shot goes there, 45-18.
Was kind of looking to pass and then thought, well, I'm wide open. I might as well take this one.
Lions down into the left corner. Good defense there by the Folkmans. Picked off by Chaz in the middle, knocked out of bounds. 8.7 left in your third.
A lot of youth out there on the floor for Britton Hecla right now. That's a good sign for things coming in the future here, too.
Yeah, this is probably the youngest lineup they've had on the court, with Ben the only senior. Lofton her last shot at the buzzer doesn't go. 45-18 as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. Back here for fourth quarter action, 45-18, your Braves lead. Zelke, Viator, Richter, Ben Folkman, and Mitch Berger out there. Out of bounds, Britton Hecla ball. Whew. Jazz had it stripped as he was going up.
I think we were getting ready for a dunk there, maybe.
Ball knocked away. Jackson down to Mitch. He's got wheels, saves it into the curtain. The cheerleaders with the assist on the curtain. Another turnover for the Lions. Richter will bring it down and back it out. Gets it to Ben. He fires a three. Doesn't go. Rebound Jackson. He'll go back up with it. Fouled and one. Well, if he puts this in, it'll be a running clock the rest of the way. And there it is. Lions down to the right corner. Three, no good. Rebound Mitch Berger. Gets it over to Richter. He'll get it to Jackson. Jackson looking to Chess. Lobbed it up for him. They'll swing it around. Richter for a three. Off the mark. Rebound Glines.
Some unconventional passing.
That was like Magic Johnson to Kareem. Down to Folkman. Braves get it down quickly. Richter drives, kicks to Jackson. They'll get it to the corner to Mitch. Mitch back to Jackson. Cross court to Will. Inside to Chaz. Chaz puts it on the floor, takes it up off the front of the rim. Rebound Glines. Inside to Olsen. They'll kick it back out. Knocked away by Jackson. Jazz out, Lofton in. Richter goes right side. Now goes baseline. Kaysen will grab a foul. Richter into Zelke. He'll swing it up top to Ben. Folkman back to Jackson. Inside to Lofton. Lofton turns, gets it back to Jackson. He'll fire a shot off the top of the rim. No good. 4:40 left to go in the contest. Keogh brings it down. He'll swing it up top to Hurley on the drive. Keogh for a three. No good. Rebound. Batted around. Chased down by the Lions. Nice little hesitation pass by Glines, but his shot doesn't go. Richter will hold on. Now he'll dribble it down. Richter on a drive. Shot knocked out of there. Inside pass to Nathan, puts it up, and it goes. Three there, no good. Rebound Folkman gets it to Richter. 3:30 left in the game. Richter brings it down. Kicks it to Jackson in the corner. Inside look to Nathan. He stops there, kicks it to his brother. Inside to Jackson. He'll move through the paint and puts it up and in.
Jackson makes a lot of those moves where he covers a lot of ground going side to side, and he's able to get his shot off.
Yeah, very patient and very smooth down there. Nice box out and rebound from Zelke. He'll throw it down court. Pass picked off. Early gets it to Glines. He'll fire a three. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Lions. Floater on the way. No good. Nice hustle. Lions bring that one in. Lions with some nice ball movement. Keogh gets it to go.
Kaysen got one to go finally. Kaysen was a neighbor to me growing up too.
It's his 4th point of the night. Jackson with the move inside. Gets it to go. Timeout, Coach Connect for subs. Jace, Jack, and Mitch in. Jackson, Ben, and Will, the 3 seniors, coming out on senior night.
Some good players there. They all had a pretty good night tonight, too.
Yeah.
Good for them. One night, I grew up in a trailer house. One night, we had to go over to the neighbors, the Keoghs, because there was a storm brewing outside, and they had a cement basement in their floor, and Kaysen was in diapers. I must have been in high school or so, and Kaysen could dribble a basketball already when he was in diapers. He was kind of a prodigy. Rough night for him tonight, but he puts up a lot of points a lot of other nights.
Yep. Nathan Schuler, Bo Maiko into the game. Drew Heitman as well. Nathan, Mitch, and Lofton out. 1:16 left to go. Inbound pass to Ryan. He'll put it on the floor. Shot inside, no good. Rebound Hardy. Samson over to Reitz. Inside look there. Hardy puts a shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Here's a shot on the way. Short. Clock running. Under 30 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Tevedal brings it down and is content to dribble this one out. And we will start our grade A transportation post-game wrap-up here from the arena. Appreciate y'all joining us tonight. 54-23, your boys' final. And night for the boys where they hustled a lot on defense and it led to some turnovers and they got the three-point shot to fall.
Anytime you can hold somebody to 23 points, I'd say you had a good game defensively.
That is for sure. And again, we switched up how we do player of the game and hustle play. Picking some from each week to get gymnastics and wrestling involved. And so the nominees that we select each week will go into a drawing at the end of the week. And nominees from tonight on your Health First Chiropractic Hustle Play goes to Jackson Zelke on his dive on the floor after the ball in the second quarter. And your North Star Federal Credit Union Player of the Game nominee is senior Ben Folkman, who hustled down the court and had a nice shooting night from behind the three-point line. So nice game, gentlemen, tonight. Any final thoughts from Pastor Jesse?
Oh, it was a good game for the boys tonight. Yeah, 30-point win. So, yeah, you're going to take that. Kind of needed this going into the end of the year. They got some tough ones coming up. So this is a good win for the guys.
That is for sure. Taking a look at that, in fact, real quick. Boys' final games here against the tough Clark Willow Lake, who's 13-2. And then they have Waverly South Shore. Let's see if I can read that. We'll get this out of the way real quick. Waverly South Shore, that's on the road. That's always a fun one. I like going to that gym, that atmosphere. They are 2-13. And then tough road game following that up on February 17th at Hamlin. And then another road game at Groton to end the regular season. So, yeah, they'll be hitting the gauntlet here as they end the season. But appreciate you joining me here tonight. Had a lot of fun. And keep an eye on our Rockdale Facebook page to see where and when we'll be next. I know for sure next week I'll be doing the wrestling quad here at the arena on Thursday. Come on out if you can and